We are back, guys. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Mina, and if you are new here, I would love it if you stick around. Today's video is going to be a Bookish haul. So this is not just a bunch of books. I actually have some Bookish merch, and I have some bookmarks, and I have some other miscellaneous things that will help with my reading experience. I am very excited because I actually haven't done a haul in a very hot minute, and I have been saving all of these for a very long time. I have some books that I'm very excited about. There are some books that I haven't hauled. There are some books that I've already read in different videos that I will link down below. I will link everything that I will talk about in this video down below, or at least I will try to remember. Usually I tend to forget, so please remind me in the comments if I do forget. I'm very excited because I love shopping. Like, sorry, money does buy happiness for me, and this is one of the ways that I buy my own happiness. The first thing that I want to talk about is the gift that my brother gave me. I will insert a picture of it here or like a video while I'm talking about it because I cannot personally hold it and show it to you because it's huge. This thing is very huge, and as you guys see right there, this is where I sit and do most of my reading. It's a chair. I bought this chair when I first started this channel because I had just switched the way that my room was oriented and I needed a chair, and so that was the chair that I got. And then the blanket that's always on there that I always use is something that came with an Ulta purchase. If you don't know, sometimes if you buy from Ulta, if you buy like a fragrance, they either give you a robe or they give you a blanket or they give you something, and I happened to get a free blanket, so I was like, well, I have a chair, I might as well use this blanket. I don't know if you guys can tell by the look of the blanket, but it's a very cheap blanket. You can tell. Obviously it was free with a purchase, so it's not going to be the most high quality blanket there is, and it's very hot, and it sheds like crazy because I have cats and sometimes they'll make biscuits on there, and when they do that the fibers just kind of get pulled out and then they end up all over my rug and all over my chair, and I kind of hate it and I kind of want to get rid of it. It's been over there for maybe 6-7 months at this point. My brother decided that he was sick of the sight of it and he wanted to get me a new blanket, and so this is the blanket that he got me. It's basically a Bookish blanket. Like I said, I will post a video of it while I'm talking about it because I can't possibly show you what it looks like while I'm sitting here. Just know it's a very cute blanket. There are a bunch of squares that say a bunch of stuff on it. I'm very excited. This is very soft, much softer than the one I already have, so my plan is to finally switch that one out with this one because this one is a lot nicer and a lot more high quality, and I feel like it's not going to shed because obviously there's nothing to shed. That one is more of a fleece material, and so my cats love to get on it. This means the world to me, and it's nice that he thought of me. And he also got me this, which is the second thing that I will talk about. You probably have already seen me use this, but I thought I'd talk about it because why not? This is a bookmark with my initial on it. So there's the M right there. That was very nice of him. I have used this a couple of times, but I keep it in its plastic because I don't want it to get messed up. It's very cute, very pretty. Every time I use this, I use it whenever I'm reading like a book that I'm very excited about and very emotional about because it's just so very nice of him to buy me this. I believe this was off of Etsy. Let me give you a close-up. So there's some flowers, there's some yellow, some red, and then the M for Mina, obviously, and then the back is just kind of like a hard cardboard material. I'm very grateful anytime I get anything, let alone something personalized. So Powerless by Lauren Roberts. I bought this and I have already read it in my 5-star video, which I already have published, I believe, by the time this video goes up, so I will link it down below. I loved this book. I went everywhere for this book. I bought this because Sarah Crowley never stops talking about this book, and I was interested to find out what it's about. I loved this book. I gave it 5 stars. I am so glad that I have my own copy, and I'm so excited to read the novella that's coming out and also read the second book. I believe this is going to be a trilogy, if I'm not wrong. I'm very excited. I wish I hadn't started because I need the trilogy right now. I need all of them, but because obviously I've already read this one, I am going to do a reread of this when the second book comes out. I enjoyed it. This is very Shatter Me, Hunger Games, Divergent, all the good stuff that you look for in a book that you haven't had in a very long time. If you want to see my thoughts on it, if you want to see how I felt about it and what my experience reading it was like, then I suggest you go watch the video, which also includes The 7-Year Slip by Ashley Poston. I also bought this book for the very same video, and this was the book that I read for Destiny. I loved this book. I annotated this book. I got this from Target. If you want to see my thoughts on it, if you want to see my experience reading it, like I said, it's also in the same video as the Powerless book. I loved my time reading this book. This book is incredible. I strongly urge you to either go watch that video and hear my thoughts about it to convince you to read it, or just listen to me now. Go buy yourself a copy or get it from your library and read it, because this book is so good. It's so lovely. I'm so glad that I have my own copy. I annotated it. I enjoyed every second of myself reading this book. I loved it. I loved my time reading it, and I enjoyed it, and I'm so glad I have it in my collection now. The book is about this girl. Her name is Clementine, which is the best name for a character. Her aunt passes away, and so she inherits her aunt's apartment, and the apartment is basically magical. So this is magical realism. The apartment basically takes you either 7 years in the past or 7 years in the future, and Clementine has held on to this for her entire life, and then when her aunt passes away, she basically stops believing. That's when the apartment decides to send her into the past 7 years, where she meets the person that changes her life. And I definitely recommend. Please read it. Next, we have a package, and I believe I know what this is. What's your favorite season? I sound like Elf. Buddy the Elf, what's your favorite season? How was your day, everybody? While I struggle to open this box. Anybody got plans for the summer? I don't know when this book is coming up, because I'm still expecting a package and I don't know when it's gonna deliver. So it all depends on that. How's everybody? Any plans for the summer? What are you guys doing? Oh my god, this requires so much strength. I'm not even in the mood for this anymore. Yay! It's here! Oh, it's so beautiful and it's not damaged, thank God. So this is what it looks like. If you don't know what this is basically the Daughter Smoke and Bone series by Laini Taylor. This book series tore my heart out of my chest. It consists of The Daughter of Smoke and Bone, Days of Blood and Starlight, and Dreams of Gods and Monsters. Obviously, this is a trilogy. If you were anywhere near the booktube community back in, I want to say 2016, 2015, 2017, is pushing it a little bit. This book trilogy was everywhere. Everybody and their mother was talking about this. I read this in a 24-hour readathon that I did for myself, that I created for myself without a YouTube channel or anything, before I even knew what 24-hour challenges were. I read this entire trilogy, and then I read the ACOTAR trilogy, which was just a trilogy at the time. And that was my first experience reading this series and then the ACOTAR series. I love Laini Taylor. Daughter of Smoke and Bone is one of my favorite trilogies of all time, and the Strange the Dreamer duology is one of my favorite duologies of all time. Laini Taylor has the best writing, the most lyrical, magical, mystical writing cemented in my brain, because if you open this book, it literally says, once upon a time, an angel and a devil fell in love. It did not end well. And that's what it looks like. It has forbidden love, it has romance, it has angst. This is so painful. This made me cry my eyes out, and I was in a deep post-book depression for like 3 weeks after reading this series. I loved this book series. I still love it, and I wanted these covers, and like I was so scared that they are going to change these covers, which they already have, I believe. There's a different version to these books, but I didn't want those. I wanted these ones because these ones are very 2015, very 2010s. This is the version that I read. I did not want the hardcovers because I wanted to annotate these, and I'm in my soft cover era. So these are paperbacks. I'm so glad I have them in my collection now, because I have been meaning to get these for a very long time. Like, believe it or not, I have a book list of the books that I read back when I didn't have a job and didn't have money. I would borrow these books from the library, read them, and then return them. And then I would write them in a list if I wanted to buy my own copies of them. And I'm still working my way through that list. This trilogy was obviously on there on the list. And I'm so glad I have my own version of these. I really want to reread these. I will probably end up doing a, like, I read the Daughter of Smoke and Bones trilogy, so you don't have to, but you should. I will probably end up doing that because this book series is not as recognized as it should be, and it doesn't get as much attention as it should. I don't hear a lot of people talk about it now, but I do know a lot of people back in the good old booktube days that used to love this trilogy. Laini Taylor deserves so much more recognition for her beautiful writing and her lyrical prose, and she's one of the best authors when it comes to fantasy. So if you want a fantasy with forbidden love that will make you cry, I definitely recommend these ones. These ones are so good, so beautiful, and I'm so glad to have them, and so glad to be able to reread them whenever I want to. And I'm so glad to have these OG covers before they somehow end up getting changed, because every book series that I love ends up having a cover change. I don't know why that is. It pisses me off though. Cosmos Books on Etsy, and if you know anything about Cosmos Books, then you know what this is. Cosmos Books has some really, really beautiful stuff. It's a shop on Etsy, like I mentioned. I will link it down below. I know what these are because I have been waiting for these for so long. I have been a reader for years. The only thing that I lack when it comes to reading is bookmarks. I don't have a lot of bookmarks. I don't know why that is. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know why I don't buy them. I just feel like I could just, you know, bend the page, like God forbid, or like put in a regular, you know, put in a regular paper or something of that sort. So I don't really typically spend money on bookmarks, and I don't know why that is because there's so many. If you look on this shop or the next shop that I will be talking about, there are so many beautiful bookmarks that are absolutely mind-blowing. And there's a specific series that made me get into it because I finished the series, and I finished it on a video actually. It's an uploaded video on my channel. I finished the series and I was like, I immediately need something that will always remind me of this series. And you will see my obsession with it when I talk to you about it. But the series is Magnolia Parks. Obviously, I just read it. I will link my video down below. I bawled my eyes out like a baby. This bookmark is, like I said, from Cosmos Books. I will link the shop down below. This is what it came like, which I believe this one is a freebie sticker, which is so cute. It says Hot Girls Read Books. So cute. There's the card for the shop, if you are at all interested. Oh my god, this is so cute. Ah, so cute. So this says, how's the weather, Parks? And it's pink with a little pink tassel. I'm so excited. And this goes perfectly with something else that I will show you in this haul. But I'm so excited to have this. Pink is my favorite color. And especially when it's like this pink pastel, I'm going to have so much fun using this. This is the shop right there. You probably know what this is. This is another bookmark set. And I believe this shop is incredible. This is also an Etsy store. And all right, so this is what it comes like. So there's a little note. Ah, I'm so excited about these. I'm so excited about these. Shut up right now. Okay, so this one says, are we fighting? We don't fight, as in like their texts. And if you've read the Daisy Hates books, then you would know that this is Daisy and Christian. And then the one on the back is blue with daisies on it. And this says Baby Hates, which is also Daisy Hates inspired. I'm so scared for Daisy Hates 3, guys. I'm so scared for Daisy Hates. I've heard some theories from people, and if they're true, I'm not gonna survive. These also come with tassels. The Baby Hates one has a baby blue tassel on it. This is what it looks like. And it's just hanging on to the Baby Hates bookmark. So, and the Are We Fighting? We Don't Fight has a white tassel. And that's what it looks like. And it's a baby pink. I could scream. I could scream. And I'm probably going to once I turn off this video. So I'm planning on rereading the entirety of the Magnolia Parks Daisy Hates series once Daisy Hates 3 comes out. And I'm gonna use these. I'm so excited. I have a couple more books. Oh my god. Oh my god. I could scream. Obviously you heard me say that I'm planning on rereading the Daisy Hates and Magnolia Parks series. And so, how would I do that if I didn't have the series? Which I do! I have the series now. UK editions, because they are the supreme ones. I do not like the US versions, the US covers of these books, because they are so not the vibe. There are so many lines in here that I wanted to annotate. And obviously, the last book from the Magnolia BJ point of view, I cried my eyes out like a baby reading it. If you watched the video, you would know. I bawled my eyes out like a baby, and I could not breathe. And I was gone. I was out for like a full week afterwards because I was so attached to these characters. And these books are very long and you get so attached to these characters. If you don't know what this book series is about, this book series is about Magnolia and BJ and their groups of friends. They're basically like London's most elite. Think Chuck Bass, Blair Waldorf, stuff like that. And we open with the first book, Magnolia Parks, where you have Magnolia and BJ who have been lovers, and BJ has just cheated on Magnolia and they've broken up, and she doesn't know who he cheated on her with. And we just go from there. It's basically all about toxic relationships and growth and character development, and it's a story about people first and foremost. You follow them as they go through all of these horrendous things, and then you have the Daisy Hates books, which go in the middle, in between each Magnolia book. And Daisy Hates and Julian Hates are these two people. Julian Hates is this mafia boss, and Daisy is his sister, and she's... they're my favorites. Julian is one of my favorite humans on this entire planet. He might be my second favorite bookman ever. I love him. I went back and forth between on which I loved more, the Magnolia series or the Daisy Hate series, and then I came to the conclusion after the last Magnolia book that I absolutely adore both parts of this book series very much equally. I love every single character. I love all the friend groups. I love all the drama that happens, the character growth, the development, the things that they go through. I found myself so attached to these people. They felt like my friends. I was beginning to even think and talk like them at some point after reading the series because it was just so ingrained in me. I know it's toxic and you might either love it or hate it, but I'm so glad I'm one of the people that love it. First book, which is Magnolia Parks. And you have some things on here like the schoolhouses that they were in and the Holland Park. I could cry. Beautiful, beautiful. So much better than the US version. I wish they would just sell this and get rid of the US version. The Great Undoing, Daisy Hates. Daisy Hates The Great Undoing. This book cover. This book cover is everything. There's daisies on the back. Then we have Magnolia Parks The Long Way Home. And this one is really, really painful. This is when things really start to hit the fan. There's a little necklace on the back that BJ gives Magnolia. The quote on the back. I could cry just looking at that. I could cry actually. And I will. So they're not standard size, which feels very weird. Then we have Daisy Hates, which is just Daisy Hates. There's nothing after that. And the frame on the back. Oh no, somebody said something about this image right here. Somebody has a theory about this and I cannot handle it if that is the fact. I will not handle it, and I refuse to handle it. I don't want to even think about it. Look at this. Yes, this is everything. And then, of course, lastly but not least, we have Magnolia Parks Into the Dark. This is the last book from the Magnolia and BJ point of view. This one I ordered differently from the rest of the books in the series because obviously this came out last, and for some reason, the person who shipped this really shipped it horrendously. They basically shipped it with just like the thin parcel plastic. I don't know why. They could have just shipped it in a box, but they didn't. And I obviously can't get this copy anywhere in the US in any store, so I had to just settle for it being a little damaged. I'm not gonna be picky about it. I'm just glad that I have my own copy. And this one is huge. This one is huge, guys. Yeah, that's it. That's the Magnolia Parks Daisy Hates books. And I'm so glad I have them. I could cry, and I'm so glad to put them in my shelves now because they've been sitting in my closet for a month. The next package put me through something. The next package really put me through something. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. The next package, a lot happened. So basically, on Instagram, there is this book shop. It's called Tales and Threads. I don't want to be the person who's like, it's ass, but they have really cute stuff. And if you've watched Destiny or if you've watched Sarah Caroli, you would see them wearing this merch in most of their videos, and they wear these pieces that are so pretty and so cute and so dainty. And so I decided to order something from the shop. The owner dipped. So it was so irritating because 4 weeks later, I still had no answer on where my stuff was, you know? And so I sent a DM, I commented on their post, and I even sent an email to the actual website of the person who owns the shop, and I didn't get an answer for maybe like a week or two. And then after getting an answer, I answered back because they asked for my order number. I answered them back, and then they dipped for another week. And so my stuff didn't arrive to me until a month and a half later, which was really, like, it's fine if that's how long it's going to take. Like, I ordered from a different shop, and I will tell you about it once the package actually arrives. And something kind of similar happened with that other shop as well. But at least the other shop communicated that, hey, your stuff is going to be a little bit late. And I was like, okay, that's cool. This shop didn't order like this. This shop didn't send updates, didn't tell me where my stuff was, didn't answer my emails, didn't answer my DM, didn't answer my comments on their post. And It was just really, really irritating. And as much as I love the stuff on their shop, I don't see myself ordering anything from them ever again because of how long and how much of a struggle it was to get anything from their shop the first time around. And at some point, I just wanted a refund. Like, I just emailed them and I was like, hey, give me a refund because I'm not getting my stuff. It seems like it's not happening. And I felt like it was a scam. But then somehow, like a month and a half later, after getting my email back and after a whole bunch of headaches, my stuff was shipped and it came to me within 5 days after it being shipped. But I just think if you own a business, maybe just update the people. I don't know. Like, I love her stuff and it's so disappointing, but it is what it is. It came with a freebie and it's a sticker of a cat. This is very cute. If I had a Kindle, I would put this on a Kindle, which might be a hint. Should I get a Kindle, guys? Like, I don't know. I'm kind of feeling it. Oh, there's another one in here. It says, I love books. Honestly, this would go great on Kindle. The first thing that I ordered, which kind of really made me order because I wasn't going to order anything until I saw this, because I'd been looking for merch of the Magnolia Parks universe for a very long time and I couldn't find anything that I liked other than this one. So this one kind of made me make the order. So it's this navy sweater, which is huge now that I'm looking at it in person. I definitely should have sized down. Alas, this one says How's the Weather Parks, and it has a cloud with a bunch of hearts raining from it. This one is a lot more thicker. This one is also a medium. And this one says written by Emily Henry with a bunch of little cute stuff all around it. I suggest if you buy anything from this brand or this shop to size down. Had I known, I would have just bought a small, you know? I love her books and her books always make me cry. If you saw the Valentine's Day video, then you would know how much that woman makes me cry. But we're not gonna get into it. So I really, really wanted some merch and I'm glad I got both Magnolia Parks and Emily Henry. Speaking of Emily Henry, let's talk about the next thing, which is something that I've been waiting for a very long time. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. This is my favorite release of the year already. So obviously this is Funny Story by Emily Henry. I got the signed copy. I don't have anything signed by Emily Henry and this makes me ready to pass out. I'm ready to go. Oh my God, Queen! Queen signed my book. It's pink on the inside. I am so excited because the last Emily Henry book that I read was Beach Read. I think I've read every romance novel that Emily Henry has released other than this one. I love her books. I love her. She is my queen. She is my favorite author. Obviously, because I bought the written by Emily Henry sweater. Should I wear this while I read this? What are we thinking, guys? Because I just might. This book I've been waiting for a very long time. Emily Henry release days are like Christmas to me, and I don't even celebrate Christmas. So, you know, that should tell you something. She's my queen. She is the love of my life. She is everything. She speaks to my soul, and her characters always feel so real and so 3D and so realistic and so real. I wish they wouldn't stick stickers on books. Now I have sticker residue on my book. You know I don't want it on my cover. Now that's just pissing me off because now there's sticker residue all over my book. Got most of the sticker residue off. Although, this is so irritating. You can see the sticker residue. No, you can't. I will always read everything that she writes because I think the way that she writes characters is so beautiful, and the way that she writes banter, the way that she writes dialogue, the way that she writes a scene, the way that she makes these characters so realistic and so full of flaws and so lovable. You will not catch me missing an Emily Henry book. And this will definitely be in a video that I will post maybe after this video or in a couple more videos because I want to read this on camera and catch my reaction to it. Now, I'm expecting another package that hasn't arrived yet and I didn't want to wait any longer to create this video, so I'm filming this portion now, but I will insert in a portion of me opening the last package of this video and then I will come back to you and we'll do the outro. So let's go. This package, these two packages will both be from House of Jupiter, which is a shop on Instagram. I don't know if it's focused, but that's what it looks like. They have the best book merch in my opinion, and the customer service is great because anytime something happened that I needed to know about, if it was going to take long, a lot of things happened with this restock apparently, but I was kept updated with everything that happened. So I'm really, really pleased when it comes to that because obviously you heard my experience with Tales and Threads, and I really did not like not knowing where stuff was going wrong, and this time around I was informed about everything. The first thing is wrapped in this like tissue paper that says House of Jupiter with a bunch of books on it. And the first thing that I purchased is this shirt, which is a little bit oversized. I should have sized down, but I do like my stuff a little bit oversized. This is the Enemies to Lovers tee, which is on their website, and it's red, and I don't own anything red. This is very great quality, to be honest. I did not expect it to be such high quality. I wish I had sized down, but at least now I know for other things to size down if you like your stuff a little bit more fitted. And it says, the one bed trope never misses, forced proximity is always appreciated. And it's so cute. I love this shirt. I'll probably wear this tomorrow because it's so fun. And I'm so excited to have this in my collection. And then the next one came in this bag. First thing that I got, oh my god, my pride and joy. This, which is a sweater that says written by Jessa Hastings, and this is huge, so I wish I had sized down, but it's okay. Modesty is always appreciated. This is absolutely huge. My mom was gonna kill me because she doesn't like it when I wear oversized things, but it has a little bow and some flowers, and you know me and my Jessa Hastings obsession these days, so don't come at me. I needed something. Now that I have the written by Emily Henry, I thought I might as well get the written by Jessa Hastings because I love it. I love it. And I love this color. This color is my favorite color of all time. You're really gonna think I have a problem when I show you the next item. You're gonna be like, are you kidding me? This is beautiful. It's so cute. So I don't have a book tote, and I decided to buy this one. Oh my god, it's so cute. So this is obviously Magnolia Parks inspired because it has the deer on it, and it says, how many loves do you get in a lifetime? Oh my god. Oh my god, I love her. There's like a little pocket in the front, and then there's a keychain thing in the inside, and it's just a canvas bag, and I don't have a lot of totes and I needed one, so this is perfect for like if you are traveling, if you are going somewhere, you know, like very cute, very adorable. The only thing that is different about this one from the one on the shop is that the little straps here are usually navy blue, I believe, and then like something happened where the manufacturer, I guess, only shipped them in black. And so I prefer black anyways because black is my favorite color, and I tend to wear black a lot more than I wear blue or navy. And she's very cute, very high quality. This is one of the best quality bags that I have. There's also a pocket on the inside, just as there is on the front. And yeah, I love her. I love her, and I love everything that I got from this shop. So the best. Please go check out the shop because they have the best stuff. There are so many stuff that's related to ACOTAR, there's stuff that's related to Emily Henry, there's stuff that's related to Magnolia Parks and Jessa Hastings, and just a bunch of bookish merch that I absolutely love, and I wanted everything on the shop, but I stuck to these three and I'm very, very happy. And yeah, I hope you see me at some point repping any of this stuff, but I'm so excited. I don't even know where to begin. There's so many things that I don't even know which one to start with. Let's roll it back to the outro because that is it. This is the final package. That is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. I had the best time unboxing all of these and getting to have all of my new stuff. I'm excited to reread the Magnolia Park series. I'm excited to reread the Daughter Smoke and Bone series. I'm excited to read Funny Story for a video. That is the one that I'm the most excited for and the most happy about. I cannot wait to read it, and I will definitely be obviously putting it in one of the videos that I will upload. Love everything. If you are curious about where any of this stuff is from, like I said, I'll leave it down below linked. All the stuff I can find at least. Thank you so much for watching. I had the best time. Give this video a thumbs up so I have another excuse to create another bookish haul video because I love these. These are my favorite. I love buying stuff. The serotonin that I feel when I have a package coming in the mail is pretty much unmatched. Whoever said money can't buy you happiness obviously has never bought a package. Thank you so much for watching. Treat yourself to something nice, and I'll see you guys again next week with another video. Goodbye.